Good afternoon, Dennis Smith reporting from the Board of Trade in Chicago. It's Friday, June 28th. Hog and pig numbers out. Grain report out today. Corn futures sharply lower. Hog futures sharply lower. Possible top. It remains to be seen. Hog and pig inventories out. Unchanged across the board. All hogs and pigs kept for breeding, kept for market category 100% of a year ago. Now, the March-May farrowings were down 2% from a year ago. I'm not sure exactly what was going on there to cause that, but we had the March-May pig crop unchanged from a year ago because we continue to glean 1 to 2% more pigs per litter. So the industry is a status quo type of a situation because of the efficiencies. Unchanged breeding pretty much means hog production increasing by 1 to 2%, depending upon disease challenges and other disruptions. The report confirms that Smithfield continues to increase production. Smithfield, that is North Carolina, is breeding up 4%. I believe the previous two reports, as I glanced and as I remember, was up 2% and up 4%, now up 4%. I believe that was the information. December numbers, I believe, up 4%, March up 2%, now up 4%. Smithfield, if they're going to be owned by a Chinese company, will continue to increase production. The states hit by drought, the worst drought, were the ones still contracting, and that includes Indiana, Nebraska, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas. Those states all contracting hog breeding numbers, and a little bit of expansion in some of the other states, along with North Carolina, gives you an unchanged breeding number. Market hog categories unchanged to 1% larger for the rest of the summer and into the fall. Farrowing intentions unchanged, up 1%. That's probably going to expand a little bit if corn prices are going to start working lower. Certainly appears to be the case. Futures sharply lower Friday, possible top, not overly conclusive yet. We'll see. Cash hogs 50 to $1.50 lower. Product unchanged, but it looks like to me the retail product is topping out, and I think that will spell problems and probably will usher in a top in this futures market. Hog futures are loaded with speculative length right now, really like they have never been in a very long time. Open interest is record large. The commercial and the hedger taking the other side, and when this thing turns, it's going to get pretty wild, at least for a major correction, if not a top. We're long puts, August 94 puts, August 96, 92 put spreads, positioned for a correction, if not a top, without really sticking our necks out in a big fashion, because the timing of these things could be pretty wild. Cutout was up 30. We had strength in the hams and the bellies, offsetting the weakness in the retail pork. I have to look for a two-sided trade with a lower bias in hog futures as we come in and trade on Monday. Opinions are my opinions alone. They are not the opinions of ADM Investor Services, nor are they the opinions of Archer Financial Services. Have a good weekend.